YouTube, what's going on? It is a beautiful Friday evening. This is taking a look at the horizon, looking west, city of Miami. The sun is going down, but the sun is still shining on all of us. What's going on, Vortex? Happy Friday afternoon. Cameron, what's up? Everybody who's coming in, please tap the screen. Let's get some heart. No, we don't got hearts here. I'm thinking we on Periscope. But as y'all come in, please give the like button. At least do the like button. What's going on? Neo Sent, Damon, what's going on? G Merlino, Mladen, SVG, what's going on, everybody? This is Dre All Day. I usually do these live streams on Periscope. Y'all know I'm always on Snapchat. What's up, Zach? Jake987, what's up? Everybody, please hit that thumbs up button and like this live stream, which is going to become a permanent video. What's up, everybody who's coming in? You appreciate the motivation. Shout out to everybody who is appreciating the motivation, inspiration, the action taken. I like that. Yes, I'm going to answer questions. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to answer questions. You got a question, go ahead and post a question. I'm going to answer questions. That's what I'm going to do here. I like to talk to the audience live so we can get some live back and forth going. I like doing this. Value on every platform, absolutely. Derek Jones, what's going on? How do I get noticed on a national scale? I'm a girl that plays ball in the 9th grade. Well, first of all, you got to get noticed in your school. Once you get noticed in your school, get noticed in the league that your school plays in. You get noticed in that league, then get noticed in the district. So you got to start where you at. First time I crossed somebody up, probably like 14, 15. I wasn't even good at crossing nobody up. I kind of did it. It wasn't my accident, but I thought about it. All right, I'm going to do this move. I did it, and it worked that one time. Any tips for losing fat and weight for basketball? Yes, it's called the Ultimate Athlete. Ultimate Athlete is at hoophandbook.com. On Tuesday, we dropping 4 new Hoop Handbook programs. I'm going to show them to you. Y'all want to see these new programs? He said he started Jump Attack Workout by Tim Grover. Is it worth the work? Well, why'd you buy it? I mean, if you wasn't sure it was worth the work, what'd you buy the program for? How do I train my shot so I can master it? I mean, what do you think? What do you think you need to do to train your shot? Somebody help this person out. Z Crossover said, how do I train my shot? Do you naturally get faster, or do I have to work on it? You have to work on it. Am I interested in coaching basketball? No. Any tips to gain weight and strength? Yes, it's called Position of Power. That's a strength training program that I made, me and my trainer made specifically for basketball players. It's called the Position of Power. That will be out in the month of April. Ultimate Athlete is coming out Tuesday. Tuesday, Ultimate Athlete, crossover scoring moves. Any of you players who are undersized players, you need to get better at creating your own shot against bigger players. I got a program for that. Undersized players coming out Tuesday, and Simple to Advanced Ball Handling coming out Tuesday. Book was given to you by a friend. Oh, that I don't know if you even gonna value the program because you didn't pay for it. Usually people don't value the things that they don't pay for. That's my experience in life. When people don't pay for things, they don't value it. So even it could be worth $1 million, but if they didn't invest in it, they usually take it for granted and they don't do the work. What's the best age to hit the weight room? Whatever age you are right now. You just gotta know what you're doing. See, it's not about age to lift weights. It's about you must know what you're doing. Because if you go in there not knowing what you're doing, you're gonna hurt yourself. How can I adjust my game for varsity? You don't have to adjust your game for varsity. All you need to do is keep improving, no matter where you're playing at. You can be playing in the D-League, the NBA, NCAA. You don't adjust your game. All you do is keep improving. How do you get scouted? You gotta be good. If people don't know your name, you gotta step your game up even more. And make sure people see you. Does lifting weights stunt growth? No. That's a myth, urban legend myth that's been passed around by lazy athletes who don't want to lift weights, so they use that as an excuse. So they say, oh, it's going to stunt my growth, that's why I don't lift weights. Or it's going to mess up my jump shots. I knew players in college who would say that. They're like, yo, I don't like lifting weights because it messes up my jump shot. No, it doesn't mess up your jump shot. What's the skill handler that I would most recommend? All of them. Basketball is not a one-trick sport. You can't have one skill in basketball. Well, you can, but if you only got one skill, you better be like one of the best in the world at that one thing. And if you ain't, you're in trouble. I'm 5'10", I want to dunk more easily. How can I can dunk now, but what exercises do I do? You don't do an exercise to dunk. That's like somebody asking, what exercise do you do if you want to get an 8-pack abdominal muscles? It's not one exercise, it's a combination of things. It's what you're drinking, what you're eating, your resting habits, how you're working out, how long you're working out, all of that stuff matters. It's not one thing. So what you can do is get the jump manual by my guy Jacob Hilbert. It shows you exactly what to do to increase your vertical, and it guarantees results. So you gotta get the full story, people. You can't take one little piece and say, all right, I'm gonna just do this one little piece because that's convenient or that's easy or I think that's what's gonna get the result. You gotta get the whole picture. You get a house, you can't just buy a couch and be like, all right, I got a house. You need a refrigerator, you need a washer and dryer, you need a bed, you need some washcloths, you need some soap. You gotta make sure the electricity's turned on. You need all of that. You can't just take one thing like, oh, I got this one little thing from the whole house. All right, now I'm good. What is the name of the jump manual? You just said it. It's called the Jump Manual. Go to dreallday.com/jump. Dreallday.com, that's my website, /jump, JUMP. I'm going to show y'all these 4 new programs. Y'all want to see these new programs that I got coming out? I'm going to show it to you. I got to go get them. Y'all just hold on. I'm going to get them. What's the best handle that I recommend you? I don't even know what that means. What is the best handle? Babe, you do me a favor? All right. Actually, grab all of them. The signature manuals, everything. All right, so I'm about to show y'all. Somebody said, where the hose at? I don't know. You gotta go find. They ain't here. They not on YouTube live streaming. I don't know. They might be on one of them sites where you pay. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all what we got coming. All right, I'm gonna show y'all what we got coming at Hoop Handbook. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Drake Baldwin. This live stream right here, I am taking questions. Seem to be a lot of basketball questions coming my way, but let me show y'all what we got coming up. First of all, if you don't own a signature manual, this is the signature manual. This is the signature manual for point guards. Yes, that's me on the cover. This is the signature manual. You see, this ain't no little book. All right, this is a 500-page book. You see this? Listen, I'm gonna answer y'all questions in a moment, but let me show you what we got here. This is the signature manual. It's 500 pages. They got over a year's worth of workouts. If you just did it every day straight, this is almost 2 years worth of workouts, but that's not how it works. We got it structured and organized, so all you gotta do is follow what I tell you in this manual. This is the signature manual for point guards, but that's only one of them. Hold on, let me show you all of them. So I can't give you just one piece of the picture. Now this is signature manuals for wings. Wings signature manual right here. Again, another 500-page book. You see, these ain't no flimsy little 20-page booklets. Signature manuals for wings. Signature manuals for bigs. Now this is not about you having to play a certain position. This is the type of skill set you want to have. You're a player who may be playing in a big position, quote unquote, on your team. Are you going to play point guard? Are you going to play on the wing? And you can get all three as a bundle. As you see, we got a lot of hoop handbooks here, so that's not everything. This is the ball handling hoop handbook. It is coming out on Tuesday. You can get this on Tuesday at hoophandbook.com. I got another ball handling handbook here. Crossover scoring moves. You want to get better at scoring with the cross? You need more moves off the dribble. Create your own shot. Crossover scoring moves. This is coming out on Tuesday. The Ultimate Athlete. 15 weeks on-court and off-court training. You want to train on the court? On the court is everything else to show. This is off the court. I'm sorry. In-season and off-season is what I meant to say. In-season and off-season training specifically for basketball players. This is the Ultimate Athlete. This program is written by my trainer. Her name is Maria. Y'all seen her in my YouTube videos. 15-week program. Get that. And then undersized player creating and scoring. This is coming out Tuesday. Ultimate Athlete, undersized crossover scoring moves, and ball handling. That's all coming out this upcoming Tuesday. And then we already got the signature manual. So you see signature manuals here. Look at this. This is like textbooks at college right here. If any of y'all in college or been to college, you know when you buy your books for the semester, it looks like this. We got this at hoophandbook.com. So we're gonna give you the same education on your game that you can get in school for your mind. Okay? So signature manuals will be out Tuesday. Again, available Tuesday. All those programs will be available also Tuesday at hoophandbook.com. Hoophandbook.com. We ship worldwide. That's Europe, Australia, Antarctica, United States, South America, North America, Africa, everybody. Yes, everything is a must get. Absolutely. Somebody asked me, when did I start balling? You can read my first book. It's called Buy a Game. It's free. Go to dreallday.com. I'll give it to you for free. Free PDF. I'm an undersized guard. What do college coaches look for? They look for players who can play. Can you play? If you can, it don't matter that you're undersized. These questions coming fast. You see me grind. I'm always grinding out here. I ain't never stopped. Ever since I've been on the scene, I've been grinding. So you're right, Javier. I appreciate that. What is, I missed that last, somebody I missed that last one. Some of the comments came in too quick. I couldn't read them. Q Hooper is how much are the signature manuals? Signature manuals, $67 a piece. 6, 7 each. You get all 3 at a discount. You get all 3. We'll ship all 3 to your house at a discount. But individually, they are $67 a piece. Listen, I'm giving you 2 years worth of workouts for $62. $67. Do you understand? Do you understand what kind of value that is? That's ridiculous. I should be charging more money for these. Somebody asked me, does success equal happiness? Success and happiness are self-defined by each individual, so I can't answer that. You had to answer that. How do I know which manual to get? Because when you go and look at your game, ask yourself, what are you playing? Are you a point guard? Are you a wing? Or are you a big? How do you play basketball? If you're not sure, get all 3. Have ever played against NBA players? Yeah, I talk about that on the FAQ page on my website. Frequently asked questions. ZVG, that question is way too long. I can't read that. You see how fast these comments is coming. Do stats matter to me? Matter to me, like me as a player, me as a fan? What do you mean? Yeah, and actually to answer the question, stats, of course stats matter. Stats is what makes the outcome of the game the outcome of the game. When I practice, I don't really have anyone to play as my defender to give me pressure in the game, so I don't play as well and practice any tips. If I had a gun to your head and told you to figure out the solution to that problem, what's your answer? If you say you don't know, then somebody's going to shoot the gun. My favorite NBA team, I don't have one. You want to lose weight? Ultimate Athlete. HoopHandbook.com. HoopHandbook.com on Tuesday. HoopHandbook. Just follow me on Snapchat. My Snap is @DreBaldwin. Follow my Snap @DreBaldwin. You'll know everything as soon as it happens. That's the first place anybody's going to know what's up is on Snap. Being overlooked in high school, I didn't catch the rest of that. What do you do when your parents work and I can't hoop every day? Go walk to the court. What you need your parents for? Fred from the Whole Foods in Fort Lauderdale. What's going on, Fred? Shout out to Whole Foods. Shout out to all the Whole Foods and everywhere. Shout out to organic vegetables and organic fruits. This is a business. Absolutely is a business. Which NBA player inspired me as a kid? Michael Jordan, I like. Anybody. Everybody who was playing who was good. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, Pat Ewing, Iverson, Kobe. Everybody. All the usual suspects. Everybody who was a star, I could take something from them. So there wasn't any. My favorite is Jordan. Jordan's my favorite hooper. Did I have a coach in high school? I mean, as a coach on the basketball team. Where can you get work on your game gear? Right now, you can't get it anywhere. Only way you can get this is if when you see me, you got to beat me up and take it. Other than that, you can't have it. Yeah, we might put it on sale soon. We'll see. Honestly, I'd rather write books than make T-shirts. It's more enjoyable to me. I get more value out of it. He said he has 2 years left for high school. Should you go for it? Go for what? Go for your 2 years of school? What's the alternative? Drop out? What do you mean? Go for what? What exactly are you talking about? What do you want to drop out of? Basketball? Listen, I'm not here to tell you what you should do. I mean, what you about, 16? 16, 17 years old? 15? You got to decide for yourself what you want to do. You got to decide for yourself what your life's going to be. What's good, Riley V? Glad you made it. Everyone, please, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button on this live stream. I'm going to do these every now and then on YouTube, but if you didn't know, I usually do these on Periscope, and I'm always on Snap. So if you ain't on Snapchat, if you ain't follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Snap @DreBaldwin. First name, last name. I don't have a favorite NBA team. I don't have no favorite NBA team. I just watch the game. I like seeing good, solid, competitive basketball. That's what I like. So whoever that is, I'm watching. Am I funny on purpose? I mean, I don't plan it, but this is just my personality. So thank you. You think I'm hilarious? I appreciate that. I'm 31. I want to play in the NBA. What should I do? Same thing anybody else should do. First of all, work on your game. Make sure you can play so you don't show up and look dumb. And then go somewhere where somebody can see you play. You got a video on playing pro ball. That's what's up. That's why I made it. Do I have a favorite player in the NBA now? No. When I think about the Cavs, they've been losing, but I think they're going to right the ship because they got the best player in the world on their team. What do I think about the Ball brothers? I don't think anything. I don't watch college basketball and I don't watch high school basketball. So I don't really know nothing about them except a couple highlights and what a couple of friends of mine have said. But the dad, I was actually going to put out a video about the dad, and then I read the story that he was kind of like trying to punk the high school team coach. and try to tell the players what to do and like shout down the coach. So I can't really put that video out now that I read that story, because what I was going to say was a little bit different than what that story says. So maybe I'll put it out. Maybe I'll do another one, but maybe not. There's always something. Was ending my basketball career hard for me? No, because I chose to do it. It wasn't ended for me. I ended it myself. Do I have a favorite part of living in Miami? Yeah, I mean, the view is excellent, depending on where you're at. The weather is great. The best part is the weather. Is buying Vertimax better than Jump Manual? I don't know. I can't answer that because I don't own a Vertimax. Career high in points in a pro game is 40, and a rec game is 60. Did I play in the RKL, LKL? I don't even know. I don't remember. I can't even tell you. Do I still play ball? I don't play pro ball anymore. No. I've been a sub for a while. That's what's up. Thank you for people who've been subs for a long time. Somebody said my head shape is funny. All right, well, Rash. How do you transition from one position to another? You don't really transition. You just add to your skill set. So this players often ask this, how do I become a point guard? There's no such thing. There's no such thing as becoming one. Like, what is your game? Can you handle the ball? Can you shoot? Can you dribble? Can you pass? I mean, there is no way to transition. All you do is add skills to your game. So it's not about you having to transition. Like, all right, well, I was a forward yesterday, but I'm going to be a guard today, and I'm going to be a center tomorrow. That's not how it works. If you got the skill, you're going to find your way on the court. When you're on the court, you just do whatever the team is doing. If you got plays and things like that, it doesn't really matter the name of your position. It doesn't actually matter. That's just something that people use to confuse themselves, really. And that's what I use the titles in the manual, so people can have at least a little bit of guidance of what they're about. You get better with experience, the right kind of experience. Oh yeah, I got a podcast too. Y'all didn't know? My podcast is called Work on Your Games every single day. A lot of the questions about the mental game, even basketball stuff, is covered on my podcast every single day. You enjoy all my videos? Thank you, Javier. If you got the skills, you can pay the bills. Exactly. Am I still able to dunk? I don't know. How much money you offering me to try? There's a basketball court right there. Y'all can't see it on camera because it's too far away, but I can see it. It's a basketball court right there. I don't know how high that rim is, but I'm going to find out. How do you stay focused and confident? All you got to do is read my book, Buy a Game. Read my book, The Super You, which is about confidence. And subscribe to my podcast every single day. It's called Work on Your Game. Work on Your Game is my podcast. Podcast every day. Work on your game. Yes. If you haven't read my first book, Buy a Game, it's free. So go get it for free. All y'all who don't want to spend no money, it's free. Work on Your Game. PDF is free. I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall. Podcast, Work on Your Game. Air Alert or Jump Manual? I say Jump Manual because I market the Jump Manual. So if you buy the Jump Manual, I make money. So I'm going to say Jump Manual. It's business. Would I play in the EuroLeague for free if they gave me a shot now? For free? No. I would not play in the EuroLeague for free. I wouldn't play nowhere for free. Maybe I'll play in the NBA for free only so I can get the marketing and promotion. Help build my brand, but I wouldn't do it for no other reason than that. How can I get D1 scouts to see me? They already see you. They're just not interested. So you got to step your game up. Players always ask that, how do I get myself seen in basketball? You already being seen. If you play ball for your team at your school, listen, you are already being seen every single time you play. All right, now if you're not getting no attention, that's because your game needs to be stepped up. Every player is being seen. If you played in a game for your school, somebody saw you. All right, they just wasn't interested. So if you want them to be interested, you got to step up your game. Hoophandbook.com. Somebody said, well, I'm roasting. I'm not roasting nobody. I don't even know what roasting means. That's one of those words y'all younger guys use. I don't roast anybody. I'm just telling you the fact. I'm telling you what it is. I'm just telling you the truth of the situation. Every basketball player is being seen. You're just not getting the attention you want. They saw you. They're just not interested. See, I can go to the game. I can see I saw you, but nothing I saw made me interested, so I didn't say nothing to you. I'm not dissing them. I'm not making fun of me. You don't even know who am I talking about. You can't roast somebody if people don't even know who you're talking about. I mean, you might think it's funny, but I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just telling y'all the absolute facts. I don't want to give y'all no bullshit. I want to give you what it is straight up. When did I start YouTube? 2006. It's our first video, 2006. No favorite NBA team. Do EuroLeague coaches speak English? Some of them do, some of them don't. A point guard, is it more important to score or lead a team in the eyes of a coach? It depends on the coach. Coaches are, ladies and gentlemen, listen, coaches are human beings just like you. So that'd be like what's better for all y'all. It's like me saying all y'all like pizza, or everybody here likes fish, or everybody here likes Coca-Cola soda, or everybody here likes to, I don't know what else. Everybody here likes light-skinned girls or something like that. Like each one of you is an individual person. You got your own tastes, your own things you like and don't like. A coach is a human being. They're a person, just like me, just like you. Every coach is not exactly the same. So each one of them have their own preferences. Some of them want a scoring point guard. Some of them want a passing point guard. Some of them will walk in the gym and say, I'm just looking for players who can play, and we're going to work with what we got. I think a coach who knows what they're doing, that's what they're going to do. They're going to say, let me just find a talent, players who can play, and when I see what I got, then I'm going to figure it out. Do I watch UK high school? No, I don't watch UK or high school. Where am I from? Philadelphia. But this is Miami you're looking at right now. Let me show y'all Miami. This is the sun is setting. This is the city of Miami y'all looking at right now. This is looking to the west of Miami. Right up there is a swimming pool. That's a swimming pool of that building over there. Yeah, this is Miami. This is more Miami right here. Let's see, the city is under construction. Yeah, this is Miami. It's a nice look, ain't it? So the sun goes down there. The sun is right there. Boom. All right. Best way to spend money, spend most of it now. If you invest money, use money to invest. And when I say invest, that don't mean you got to become like a stockbroker or real estate. Invest money, buy a book. Buy books. All right, you can't lose buying books. Even if the book's no good, you're going to learn something from the book. Would it be smart to do calf raises and small workouts every day? I mean, that question is unanswerable because we don't know what the purpose is. What's the goal? It's not about what you're doing, it's the outcome. Why do people ask stupid-ass questions? I don't know. I can't tell you. You got to ask them. Where can I send an autograph request? You can't really send, well, I don't know. Nobody never really asked me that. If you see me in person, you can just ask me, I'll autograph something. How do you silence people that are saying you're bad at something? Just don't respond to them. Eventually, they're going to get tired of talking. You from Philly? Shout out to people who from Philly. Shout out to Philadelphia, my hometown. Do lifting weights make your growth stop? No. What book am I reading right now? It's called Launch by Jeff Walker. It's about putting out products on the internet and selling a whole bunch of them. It's a good book to read. Do I smoke? No, I don't smoke. I do not smoke. I do not drink. The only thing I drink is water. The only thing I smoke is basketball players. How long have you been doing YouTube? My first YouTube video was in 2006, so I've been doing YouTube for like 11 years. But I started doing it like every day in 2009. So every day since 2009, but period since 2006. Should I lift weights at 14? Yes, you should lift weights, but you need to know what the hell you're doing. Don't just walk in the gym and start lifting weights because you're going to injure yourself or basically waste time and get no results. What you need to do is get Ultimate Athlete. It's written by my trainer. She is a certified strength and conditioning coach. She's going to help you game out. Let me grab Ultimate Athlete real quick. All right, so look. This is Ultimate Athlete. All right, any of you players who want to work on your off-the-court game, like your strength, your quickness, your endurance, your flexibility, your power, you need this. Get this program at hoophandbook.com. Hoophandbook.com, Ultimate Athlete. This program, what we selling Ultimate Athlete for? Ultimate Athlete is going to be $57. 15-week program, in-season and off-season. Off-court training, specifically for basketball players. This is Ultimate Athlete. All right, Ultimate Athlete. Right here, this is for you training your fitness. This is the signature manual. We got it point guards, wings, and bigs. This is 67. One is 57, this one's 67. All the rest of the program is going to be $29. Hoophandbook.com starting Tuesday. We'll go there right now and I'll send you an email. So that's what it is for hoophandbook.com. What's my ultimate goal in life? I don't tell people my goals. Honestly, and I talk about that on my podcast. I don't tell people any of my goals, and I tell other people, don't tell nobody your goal unless they're helping you get there. If they're not helping you get there, they don't need to know. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Me. I'm 14 and injured, so how should I manage time? Listen to the Work on Your Game podcast every day. Since you're injured and you can't play, listen to my podcast. My favorite NBA player is Michael Jordan. My favorite player right now, nobody. Supplements, I don't prefer any supplements. Only supplement is protein. It's kind of not even like a supplement anymore. All I take is protein, that's it. And you go to my Snapchat, I'll show you. My kids will be superhuman. My kid's gonna have all the mental game tools. I don't know about physically. You never know what a kid's gonna turn out physically, but mentally, my kid's gonna have everything. And I ain't got no kids. Remember the crazy guy who wrote the fake books? Oh yeah, I ain't seen dude. I know what you're talking about. The books were real. I saw the book. The story was fake. Like this guy, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was talking about that on Snap. I haven't seen that guy since though. That was a long time ago. I don't have any kids, no kids. I'm gonna have kids though. When I have kids, my kids gonna have all the books, all the personal development, and if my kids wants to play sports, there's a basketball court right there. They'll be working on their game right there. How old am I? I'm 35 years old. 35. My birthday is February 3rd, 1982. February 3rd, 1982 is when I was born. Do I watch SportsCenter? I don't really watch TV. I don't watch TV at all. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even own a television. I don't own a television. I got an iPhone, an iPad, and a MacBook Pro. No, MacBook Air. I do not own a TV. Have I studied any fighting styles? No. Why would I study a fighting style? I'm not a fighter. Professional, that is. What do I think about LeVar Ball? Nothing. I think anything about him. He ain't playing. I mean, he's drawing attention to himself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, he's marketing himself. That's what he's doing. Am I going to do this more often on YouTube? Maybe. I might do it more often. If people come with the questions, I'll do it. As long as people come with questions, I'll keep doing it. Do I like Curry? Curry the food or Curry the basketball player? How do I plan a workout? You don't plan a workout. You go to hoophandbook.com and let me plan it out for you. I just tell you to work out. You ain't even got to plan it. Let me save you some time. Let me save you some energy, and you just do it. Is LeVar Ball a marketing genius or a very stupid man? I would say he's neither one. Neither. I wouldn't call him a marketing genius. I mean, his son's just pretty fucking good at basketball. That alone is marketing. So I wouldn't say LeVar Ball has done anything. He knows how to get attention for himself. That's all. That's what you can say. That's one thing we can say is true. He knows how to get attention. Do I have any free books? Yeah, Buy a Game is free. And all the rest of my books, none of my books cost more than $20. So listen, if you got a smartphone, you got $20. So buy the books. Who's the MVP this season for the NBA? I don't know yet. I don't have a choice. I mean, an opinion yet. Who is this dude? My kids, no, I'm not going to make my kids do anything. No, actually, that's a lie. I'm going to make my kids get into personal development. They're going to be reading books. They're going to know all the personal development stuff, all the mental stuff they're going to know. They're going to be respectful. I'm going to make them do all that. But as far as playing sports, no. So if my kid wants to be a ballerina, female or male, they can do that. If they want to play the piano, they want to be an accountant, they want to be a lawyer, they can do that. I would never force my kids to play a sport. They're going to be active so they can see what's out there, but I'm not going to force my kids to do anything. Not like that. Do I work out at Flamingo Park? No. But Flamingo Park's a nice place. Does hanging make you taller? Not that I know of. If it does, then I think everybody will be doing it. So I'm going to give you an educated guess and say no. This is the signature manual, yes. Don't send my kids to public school. Well, the good thing about public school is that you might run into some rough situations, and people need that in life. I wouldn't want my kids to be so sheltered. You know, if my kids grew up here, if I grew up in this neighborhood, I wouldn't be the person that I am now, because you ain't got to have no type of edge to live here. But where I grew up, you had to have some edge. So I want my kids to kind of learn that. They're going to have to learn that. Pre-game meal. I don't have a set pre-game meal, but I do talk about that. I got a vid on YouTube where I talk about that. Education-wise, public and private are no different. Well, it depends. I mean, there's a million different schools out there, so I understand what you're saying, Jordan, but not necessarily. It depends on what schools you're talking about. Now, the Philadelphia public school system, I think there is a difference. Really, the difference in education is between each teacher. Because there are really good teachers and there are really shitty teachers who are terrible in the public and the private sector. Honestly. Have you ever been to Seattle? No, but I was just talking to somebody who's having a conference in Seattle that I might speak at. We're just trying to get the money right. They ain't trying to come out their pockets with the money, but if we get them to come out their pockets with the money, I'll be in Seattle this year, but we'll see. Any supplements are supplements for strength fake? Well, supplements don't give you strength. You got some bad information. Supplements allow your body to do things that you wouldn't be able to do without them. Therefore, you can work out more often. People think it's like steroids. Y'all know that steroids don't give you muscles, right? All steroids do is make you recover faster so you can work out more often. That's what supplements do. Now, they don't all do the same things, but supplements allow you to do more or less, or with less time, other things that you do. That's what a supplement does. It does not make your muscle bigger. Thoughts on March Madness? Talking about March Madness, the tournament, or March Madness, the song by Future? The song by Future, I like. Now, March Madness, the tournament, I don't really watch college like that. It's not interesting. Do you ever plan on getting into coaching? No, not basketball coaching. I do coaching. I coach business owners. I got some entrepreneurs as clients, people like that. That kind of coaching, but not basketball coaching. How much are my books? Go to workonyourgameu.com. Workonyourgameu for university.com. You can see them. All my books, my books run anywhere from $8 to $20. All right, so all y'all got it. You on a smartphone, you got Wi-Fi, you got a data plan, you got the money, buy my books. Buy all of them. All right, now the Ultimate Athlete right here, it's going to be $57. It's coming out, hoophandbook.com. That price is not changing. Signature manuals, we got point guards, wings, and bigs. These going to be $67. These will be on hoophandbook.com. That's going to be the price. I'm telling you the price right now so you know what it is before you even get there. What's going on, L.O.? I can't even read all that. This is the signature manual. What do you do if your parents are forcing a career that you don't want to do? This is what you do. Go get a job. Go make yourself a whole bunch of money. Move out of your parents' house. And then do what the hell you want to do. 4-step process. You need me to repeat that? Did I play in any leagues in Philly? Not really. Only positive image was a youth league. But by the time I got to college, I was away. And then when I got back, I moved out. And then I moved to Miami. So not really. How do you avoid tendonitis of the knee? Guess what? DreAllDay.com/knee. KNEE. We got a program for tendonitis. Will I have basketball camps? Maybe I'll do a camp. I'm not going to do camps like as a full-time job or full-time business. It's not my thing. That question about Philly and Miami was way too long. I couldn't read that. I don't have a favorite NBA team. I started playing ball when I was 14. And again, DreAllDay.com, you get my book for free. Buy a game. Worst injury I ever experienced? None. Knock on wood, luckily. Have I ever been home to help the kids in the old neighborhood? I'm helping them right now. They watch me on YouTube. So yes, I'm home right now. I'm home right here on YouTube. Is hitting your children a good parenting in your opinion? It depends on the parent. You can't tell a parent what's good, what they should do and what they shouldn't do with their kids. Any parent can do whatever they want. So if you got kids and you want to smack them upside their head, then you got every right to. And if you got kids and you want to talk to them very nicely when they do something wrong, then you can do that too. And I've seen both sides. My parents, they smack us upside the head. Am I good at football? No. I don't even play football. How much it affects tax players' standpoint living in Philly and Miami? Well, when I lived in Philly, I was in college and then out, so I don't know. You can Google that though. Can I do a camp in Virginia? Maybe. How do you gain money while you're in school? Same way you gain money anywhere else. Create a product and sell it. And that product could be you, or it could be a book. Create a product. I mean, look at the stuff that you use right now. How many products did you use today that you paid for? So come up with an idea. Listen to the Work on Your Game podcast, really what you need to do. All these questions are addressed on the Work on Your Game podcast every single day, and it's free. Work on your game. Hey, babe, can you grab my iPad, please? I'm going to show you how to Work on Your Game podcast. Am I a good long-distance runner? No. I never tried to be a long-distance runner. I'm going to show y'all the Work on Your Game podcast. I'm planning on going to Kansas. I've been to Kansas. I played for this team called the Harlem Ambassadors. We was in Kansas. That was crazy. How do you become a better scorer? Get better at putting the ball in the basket. Get the signature manuals at hoophandbook.com and work on your game. My favorite comment so far? I don't know. How many of these have I responded to? It's been so many. How do you avoid letting the defender poke the ball out when you cross? You got to get the crossover scoring moves, Hoop Handbook, at hoophandbook.com. See, that's why I create these, so I can answer all these questions. Did I go to business school? You in business school right now, Ricky. Ricky, you are in business school at this exact moment. Nobody told you? Here's the great thing, though, Ricky. It ain't no tuition. You ain't got to pay no money. You just got to pay attention. How tall are my parents? They both under 6 feet. So I was lucky. Did I make a lot of money overseas? How much is a lot of money? And no matter what you say, I ain't telling you how much money I made. Who taught me business? I taught myself business. I read a lot of books on business. First book is called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. How do you feel when something comes too easy? Depends on what it is. How do you get better at chase down blocking? I don't know. Ask LeBron James. My favorite scoring move, anything that puts the ball in the basket. The object of offense is for the ball to go in the basket. So it's not about the moves, it's about the points. If you just do a basic layup and you get 2 points, it's the same as if you do a shake and bake and get 2 points. Still 2 points. I'm 6'4", 6 feet 4 inches tall. You're Giannis' long lost brother, and why you here? You better go find him. And he just signed a contract for $100 million. You better go get some of it. What do I think of the basketball talent in Pittsburgh? Man, I have no idea. I don't live in Pittsburgh. Is Kevin Durant a snake or a cupcake? I think Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was on my fantasy team. He got injured and fucked up my fantasy team. What kind of basketball shoes do I prefer? I got a video on that. Favorite book to write? That's a good question. Favorite book to write was my first one, Buy a Game. First book was my favorite. Favorite song? One More Chance, Notorious B.I.G. remix. Do I like Nas? Of course. I'm from Philly. So I grew up on East Coast hip hop. Absolutely. Somebody said talent or hard work. Hopefully both. Shit. Hopefully both. Is it hard writing a book? Not if you know what you're talking about, no. For some people, though, it is. It can be hard for some people and easy for others, so it's very relative. Who published my first book? I did, because I wanted to. Me, and why? Because I wanted. Favorite business book? Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, so you can understand the mindset of money, where it comes from, how it works. That was the first business book I ever read, and it changed my life. It changed my mindset about money. That's why I run my own business now, because I read that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It changed everything I thought about money. Do I play ball? I do more than play ball. All right, so this is the Work on Your Game podcast on iTunes. It's hard for y'all to see this, but we got 300. See how many episodes we got? 360 episodes. This is every single day. And if you know how to count, that means in a few days, we're going to be up to episode number 365. That means every single day for an entire year, I've been doing the Work on Your Game podcast. And let me show you how many reviews. See how many reviews we got on this podcast? 115 5-star reviews, Work on Your Game podcast, every damn day. Y'all see that? It's the Work on Your Game podcast. If you're not listening, start listening. Work on Your Game podcast. Do I like teaching basketball? Yes. Yes, I am grinding. So it's YouTube is every day, podcast every day. I blog damn near every day. I'm on social media every day. I put that work in. Every day I'm writing, I'm creating, I'm recording. This is what I do. This is my business. Is YouTube money good? LOL. I mean, all money is good, in my opinion, as long as you got it honestly. Is LeVar Ball better than LeBron James? At what? Not at playing basketball. AAU thoughts. You gotta ask me a better question than that. Select skate. What do you mean, AAU thoughts? Favorite motivational speaker? Me. Dre Baldwin. How do you improve efficiency? Listen to the Work on Your Game podcast. I've covered that. Or I visit Jay Jameson again. Jay Jameson is my dude. So if Jay answers the phone or replies to a message that I send him, then I'll see him. If he don't, then I won't. Jay's not always responsive when I be messaging. I don't know where he be at. Sometimes he is, sometimes he ain't. Maybe decided to become an entrepreneur. I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. That changed everything. Go look up that book. Go Google it. Look it up. How do you improve your driving skills? You get the signature manuals at hoophandbook.com and Work on Your Game, so I can show you exactly how to do it. Somebody said, I am the best. I agree with you. Thank you. Why did I quit basketball? I didn't. I'm sitting here talking about basketball right now. I've been talking basketball for the last 40 minutes. If I quit, somebody should let me know. You're welcome, Gregory Jenkins. Make sure you read that and give it to somebody you know who needs to read it. Give it to somebody you know who's going to read it. That's actually better. Because a lot of people need to read that book, but how many people are actually going to read it? I can show you 1,000 people who need to read it, maybe 5 people who will read it. 2 different things. One thing to increase what? I didn't see that. I'm cool. Thank you, Star Cat 255. I appreciate that, Javier. That's right, Gregory. That's what's up. Pass that knowledge on to somebody who needs it. There's a lot of people out here who need knowledge, but not too many people who want the knowledge. You find somebody who actually will use the knowledge you give them, great things happen. We get that community of people ready to listen. Can I palm a basketball? I don't know. I ain't tried in a while. Favorite pregame meal? My opponent. Show me my opponent. You want the knowledge? All right, go to the Work on Your Game podcast. Work on your game and start listening every single day. Actually, start at episode 1 and catch up. All right, listen to every episode I ever did. If you really enjoyed my book, I got 13 books. Which book you talking about? You got to read the other 12. If any of you read one of my books and you loved it, then you got to go buy the rest of them. All right, I don't care if you get it on Audible, get it on Amazon, get it from me at Work on Your Game. You do what you gotta do. Just get the book. I want you to get the knowledge, get the mindset. It's not about the money from the book. What am I gonna do with $15? Why did I stop playing basketball? Because I wanted to, man. I just wanted to do other things, business-wise, and I talk about that on my podcast. If you want to know in detail, listen to my podcast. I already talked about it. Podcast is 1 new episode a day, but we already 360 episodes in. So if you never heard about it, you got to start at episode 1 and catch up. I wish to have a Mamba mentality. I don't even know what that means, and unless it's a Dre all day mentality, the answer, I don't want nobody else's mentality. I want my mentality. You ate a lot of vegetables, you're 6'1", that's what's up. Do I come from a rich family? What do you mean rich? Rich like having a whole bunch of money? No. Yes, me and this podcast, that's right. My Work on Your Game podcast every day is the best podcast on the planet. The only way people going to know about it is if I tell them. You don't tell people about something you're doing, how they going to know? You sub, shout out to everybody who has already subbed to the podcast. Everybody who's watching this right now, please hit the like button on this live stream. I'm going to end this soon. I'm going to end this live stream soon. There's only so long I can keep talking. It's a lot of talking. What do I do before the games? I go to the court. I go to the gym. What do you do before the game? How do you succeed? Listen to the Work on Your Game podcast. Buy the signature manual and read every book that Dre All Day ever put out. Subscribe to his YouTube channel and follow me on every social media platform. Snapchat is at Dre Baldwin. Snap at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat 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 at Dre Baldwin. One more time. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Do I argue? Absolutely. Do I love money? I don't want to say I love it, but it's useful. You thought your phone broke. That's what's up. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. First name, last name. Hit me on Snap. What's my Snapchat? At Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Is my book expensive? Nothing. Listen, people. Nothing in life is expensive. Either you just if something costs more than the money you got, it's not expensive. You just ain't got the money. Okay. It's nothing. Nothing is expensive. Okay. Nothing's expensive when you got the money. Alright. I got the best Snapchat in your opinion. Good. That makes 2 of us. Your opinion and my opinion. I got the best Snapchat. That's what's up. How do you stretch the hips? Get the ultimate athlete at hoophandbook.com. This is good, right? Every question you got, I got a product or a book or a podcast episode that has answered it. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. I'm low-key raw. I think that's a good thing, so thank you. I appreciate being low-key raw. How do you finish better at the rim? Hoophandbook.com. 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 Do I play 2K? No. This is what I do. The time I be playing video games, I'm live streaming, writing a book, podcasting, trying to get somebody to come out of their pocket so they pay the right amount of money so I can go speak at their conference. This is stuff that I be doing all day. All right? I don't play video games. Somebody said ass or tits. I mean, why would you choose between one or the other? I say both. That's a nice view. This is a beautiful view. Let me show y'all this view one more time. So this is Miami looking to the west right now. Luckily, the sun is behind those clouds. Y'all see the sun? That's the sun right there. Behind those clouds. This is the west view of Miami that y'all looking at right here. Yeah, you definitely had to read my book. Boom. And this is actually looking to the north. This is looking north, Miami. This is like 5 blocks away from these two buildings. This is like 5 blocks away from me. It looks like it's far away, but it's not. It's very close. And y'all see these is under construction. Nobody living in these buildings yet. So this is some of Miami. Miami is a very big city. Area-wise, Miami is actually very big. It's not New York, but it's big. Somebody said ass is better. Do I agree? No, actually, why would you have to pick one? That's what I'm saying. Why pick? I say both. I'm not picking one or the other. What made me go to Miami? What you just saw. I just showed you. I just showed you what made me go to Miami. And it's like 80 degrees right now. The weather, really. Number one reason, the weather. Somebody said they go hand in hand. That's right. Pun intended. Any free programs. You getting a free program right now? You know how much I charge people for an hour of my time? I'm giving it to you for free right now. Do I live in American Airlines Arena? No. Do I still ball? No, I do not still play pro ball. Damn, these questions coming fast. I couldn't read them all. When you want to be an entrepreneur? I read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Go to dreallday.com/read. dreallday.com/read. That's where I list all my top books that you can read for every category. My Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Hoophandbook.com. Hoophandbook.com. I gotta say it right. Hoophandbook.com. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Any tips on running the stairs? Don't fall. How do I do so much in one day? Discipline. Discipline. And I enjoy doing it. That's the most important thing. I enjoy doing it. So if I didn't enjoy it, I would not do this every day. Last time, 2013. But then I won. Last time I played a competitive game of basketball, I won $10,000. So if you want to call that pro, then 2015. Is that my crib? Yes. How old am I? 35. Favorite go-to basketball move? None. If the ball goes in the basket, that's my move. All right. If it don't go in, that's not my move. 35, not 25. 35. Ball is life? Is that a question? He's asking me. Ball is life. I mean, it's more than ball. It's more to ball. And you know what LeVar Ball should do? He should call the Ball is Life company and he should partner with them because his last name is Ball and he can have Ball is Life. That's what he should do. If he's really a marketing genius, that's what he would do. So any of y'all see LeVar Ball out there, tell him that Dre all day gave him his $1 million idea. He could just break me off with 10% kickback. That's all I want. Can you have a shout out? All right, shout out to Joseph Aronson. Lonzo Ball and Markelle Fultz. I haven't seen either one of them play a full game, so I can't even answer that question. I do not watch college basketball. Now, when they get to the league, I'm going to watch. Somebody said LeVar Ball was a bum. Now, I saw the video of LeVar Ball playing in the rec league. He looked like one of those old dudes playing in the league that's just playing because he's too proud to not play. But his team was all old. His whole team was old and slow, and the dudes they was playing against was young. So they was getting their head. But the game is still close. I don't know how that's even possible. But anyway. Best current NBA player is LeBron James. That ain't even a conversation. LeBron James has been the best player for several years. I'd be like, Ronaldinho? All right, that's what's up. Can everyone be good with women, in my opinion? Yes. Because being good with women is a communication skill, is an energy that you have to have. It's not about how you look or what you have. It's about your energy and your communication skills. I talked about that on Snapchat. On Snapchat, at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat, at Dre Baldwin. Somebody said I look like I'm 25. All right, I might start telling people I'm 25 then. I might start using that. Kemba Walker. Yeah, Kemba Walker's good. Kemba Walker ain't even going to make the playoffs this year. Montreal basketball. Shout out to Montreal. I was talking to a dude in, where the hell was he at? I'm trying to remember the name of the city. Huh? No. It was in the West. What's that? Vancouver? Was it Vancouver? It was some dude. What's the big city in the western part of Canada? Somebody tell me the big city in the western part of Canada. Is it Vancouver? It was another city. I don't think it was Vancouver. I forget the name of the damn city this dude was talking to me about. Is it Vancouver? Might have been Vancouver. I can't remember. Maybe it was Quebec. Is Quebec in the west side of Canada? I know it's not Toronto. Toronto's on the east side. That wasn't Winnipeg. Saskatchewan? No, it was a city. I think it was a city. It wasn't Alberta. I don't think it was Vancouver. I can't even remember. I was just talking to this dude 2 weeks ago. But he's trying to put together a pro-am out there. No, not Regina. It was either Quebec. I think it was Quebec. It might have been Quebec. I can't fucking remember. I think it was, no, not Calgary. Was it Calgary? I can't remember. Let me stop trying to guess. It was one of them cities on the west side. And I might come out there and do an event with them. Again, they gotta get their end of things in order. We'll see. Top 5 players in the NBA. All right, I'll answer that. Top 5 players in the league in no particular order: LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. Ooh, it's a tough one. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. You got to give me 6. Russ, KD, James Harden. I'll give you 6. Westbrook, KD, James Harden, Steph Curry, Kawhi, LeBron. That's it. So I gave you 6. That's not 5. That's 6. All right, I'm going to do this till we get to 60 minutes, if that, and then it's over. Best handles in the NBA. I mean, that's not really, I guess we say Kyrie, but handles, I don't really like ranking stuff that ain't got nothing to do with winning. I mean, handles is a part of it, but the object is a score. Kyrie's a damn good player, but not because of his dribble, because he put the ball in the basket. That's what I like. Best handles, it's very subjective. A lot of it's subjective, but handles is not my thing. Is it helpful or hindrance to go to college if you want to be an entrepreneur? It can be helpful if you follow the video I put out, the best 4 things to major in college. That's on YouTube. Look that video up. Can I give tips on increasing height growth? There's nothing you can do to make yourself grow taller. If there was, I guarantee I would sell it for $1 billion a piece and people would buy it. There's nothing you can do like on purpose that's going to purposely make you taller. If there was, again, somebody would be selling that for a lot of money. What's up, Star? Most important skill for a 6-foot player. Can you make a layup? Can you dribble? And can you make an open shot? Those are the 3 most basic things. Can you make it, if you open, can you make the shot? Can you dribble the basketball from point A to point B? And can you make a layup? If you can't do those 3, you shouldn't be working on nothing else. How do you build discipline? Read my book, The Mirror of Motivation. Guess what it's about? Discipline. It's a self-guide to self-discipline. Somebody said it's steroid okay. Not unless it's prescribed by a doctor. Other than that, it's a banned substance, so you better be careful. Somebody said, how do I never miss a layup when playing in a game? Practice your layups in practice, so when you get in the game, it's easy. Toughest one-on-one opponent? I don't know. I had to think about that. What about stretching? Ryan, Ultimate Athlete, hoophandbook.com. 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 Ultimate Athlete coming out Tuesday. It's $57. It's 15 weeks in season, 15 weeks off season. It's Ultimate Athlete, all about athleticism, off the court training for basketball players specifically. Yeah, I do always rock work on your game show. I just bought me some new white tees though. Shout out to Haynes. Shout out to Amazon.com for the white tees. Shout out to Amazon Prime. My Prime membership, 2-day shipping, baby. What about parental support? What about it? I got videos on YouTube. You on YouTube? I got videos talking about that topic, parental support. Confidence earned or realized? Both. Do I think I am a big body? What does that mean? How do you improve your stamina? Get the Ultimate Athlete at hoophandbook.com. 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 How can I get abs? Ultimate Athlete coming out Tuesday at hoophandbook.com. Hoophandbook.com. Should I shout out or you unsub? All right, unsub then, bitch. What's my favorite song of Dr. Dre? That's a good question. Favorite song of Dr. Dre have to be Dre Day. Yeah, Dre Day. Please answer the question, who's the best big man in the NBA? Best big man in the NBA is... best big man, let's say Anthony Davis. He's pretty damn good. Anthony Davis. hoophandbook.com. Thank you, whoever that. I didn't see that. Best basketball memory. I had to think about it. It's a memory, so I got to take some time to come up with one. Will building muscle stunt your growth? No. How old am I? 35. 35. 35. How do you start a workout routine? Don't start a workout routine. Go to hoophandbook.com and let me give you the workout routine that I already know works. hoophandbook.com. Yes, please hit the thumbs up and support the stream. It should be at least 100 thumbs up on this stream. I see 79. We need at least 100. Somebody asked, do I watch the WNBA? No. How can I get big muscles? Position of Power program is coming out in April at hoophandbook.com. Thank you for the sub. Thank you everybody who is subscribed to this channel. Somebody downstairs on the balcony making a lot of noise. You from Montreal? Is it a good idea to play high school or prep in USA? I don't know. How can I tell you what's a good idea for you? I can't answer that question. I can't tell another person what's a good idea for them. You need to sit and think about it and map out what makes this make sense, what doesn't make it make sense, and make a decision. That's what you need to do. Do I like Tupac? Yes, I like Tupac. R.I.P. Tupac, R.I.P. Notorious B.I.G. Is it too late to go to the NBA if I'm just getting on a college team? I mean, I don't think it's too late. You got to go play and find out, really. Somebody asked me, am I racist? No. Am I going to get a hoop handbook button like Staples got the easy button? And what will it do? If you press the button, what's going to happen? Best advice in life is to work on your game. That's an easy question. Thank you for the softball. Everybody go watch. People, does that really work when people write that? Everybody go watch this video and people actually go, I don't think that works. How do you improve your jump shot? hoophandbook.com. 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 And if you want to, all right, this is what we're going to do because we're about to wrap this up. I've been talking for way too long. Listen, my Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. 10 times at Dre Baldwin. That's 4. At Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. 6. At Dre Baldwin. 7. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. 8. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. 9. At Dre Baldwin. So Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Everybody, if you don't know what my Snapchat is, it's at Dre Baldwin. Hit me on Snap right now. Send me a Snap. Tell me you was watching this live stream. I'll shout you out on Snap. My Snap at Dre Baldwin. At Dre Baldwin. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. Everybody at Dre Baldwin. Black people at Dre Baldwin. White people at Dre Baldwin. Europeans at Dre Baldwin. Americans at Dre Baldwin. Latinos at Dre Baldwin. Asian people at Dre Baldwin. YouTube at Dre Baldwin. Facebook at Dre Baldwin. Twitter at, that's Dre all day, at Twitter. Alright, that's it. I'm tired of talking, y'all. Listen, everybody have a fantastic Friday. Work on your game. Snapchat at Dre Baldwin.